Currently eating my oatmeal. I like to make it the night before so I can just make my coffee and boil the water, and then I'm just gonna eat right away. I like to eat at least an hour before my long run. It's very yummy. And I love my coffee. I feel like my voice is like 10 times lower than it normally is. I honestly love this oatmeal, and I have it every long run. I use a bagel with honey before my long runs or races, but I find the oatmeal just makes me feel fuller for longer, and just, I don't know, just makes me not as hungry at the end of my long run. What I put in my oatmeal is a half a cup of quick oats, a teaspoon of cocoa powder, a tablespoon of chia seeds, maybe a few nuts. Today was walnuts. I like putting almonds in it too. Just a little pinch of salt, chocolate chips, which is the best, and 3 dates. Oh, and then I just put a cup of water, or boiling water, and I have this cute little lid on it, and then I let it sit for 3 minutes, and then I put a little of my almond milk in it, and it's perfect. The reason we're going so early is just to beat the heat. It's supposed to be very warm today, so we wanted to kind of avoid really being super hot. While it's important to have a filling meal before your long run, also what you eat 24 hours before your long run is important as well. I tend to have a little more carbs the night before my long run to help my body fill up its glycogen stores. Now I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll be right back. There we go. I forgot to mention that the day before a long run, especially if it's going to be warm out, you want to hydrate with water or electrolytes. I'm just gonna get my gels now and talk about fueling for the long run. So I like using Endurance Tap. For runs that are under an hour, you won't really have to worry about fueling, but a run over an hour, you'll burn through your body's glycogen stores, and you need to supplement with some gels. In one packet, it's 100 calories, and it has 25 grams of carbs. This is also the caffeine one, which is really nice too. It's made with maple syrup, sea salt, green coffee bean extract, and ginger. You want to supplement about 60 grams of carbs every hour of exercise. So I like to take these every 8 kilometers. So today I'll take about 3. Time to do my pre-run activations. Now I feel a little more awake and ready to tackle this 32-kilometer run. Today I'm wearing my New Balance 880s, and they're so great for long runs. I think these have around 200 kilometers on them, and they're still so great. I'm taking this Noon tablet to put in my water on my run, as it's super important when it's hot outside to replenish your electrolytes. Also, there's never enough pockets in your shorts to put your gels in, so I'm gonna put some in my belt and one in my pocket. Ready for the long run. Let's go. Pro tip, put your watch towards the ceiling, or to the ceiling, to the sky, and it helps your GPS. Oh, there we go. And we are ready to go. First of 32 kilometers, and we are ready. Are we ready, Liam?
Yes.
We're ready. It's a good idea to run in the bike lane, especially if somebody's on the sidewalk, so you can keep social distance. Just watch out for cyclists. Watch out for cars, always make eye contact with them because they don't always see us or look at us. So we have to be super careful when you're going over some crosswalks. What is this called? Open Streets Toronto? Open Active TO. It's so cool that they close off, I don't know how many
It's like
kilometers.
Closed off a month.
Yeah.
On the west end in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like actual side streets.
Yeah, feels like I'm in the Scotiabank Waterfront Marathon. We are in 5.6 kilometers in, doing well so far. And so begins the dinging of the cyclists. Coming up to a downhill, we like downhills. First gel time. Say hello, Sophia. Keeping us company. What a beautiful morning. It's actually perfect for a long run. How are we doing, guys? Stop for a water break, looking at the beautiful view. Kilometer 14, doing actually pretty good considering we biked 50 kilometers yesterday. Isn't that right, Liam?
Yeah.
Maybe not the best idea for a long run or before a long run, but kind of we like exploring and going outside. So we went to Scarborough Bluffs, which we had never been before, so that was really fun. And now we're doing our long run. We're coming up to the hill. I forget the name of this hill. Hills are fun. Hills are good. Gel number 2. Not as crowded, but still, I think people, again, don't get up as early as we did, but it probably will be much busier later on in the day. It's good for families, gives them a chance to be outside while still keeping social distance and just, yeah, exercise. And I think it's gonna be a beautiful weekend, though warm. I'm definitely very sweaty. Canada geese are scary. We should start singing while we run, Liam. And we're back about an hour and a half later, going home to drop off Liam. He gets to stop before me. It's not fair. I never knew this Fort York National Historic Site was here, ever, until I started running down here to get to the MGT. 20 kilometers. Still doing great.
have a little breather. It's nice to have a little breather, isn't it?
Yeah, we need it.
We need it. Catch your breath. Ready for, well, I still have, I do math, 11 kilometers left. Just over a half marathon distance. Not too bad. The worst thing about coming home from the MTT is going uphill. But this time we're like getting pretty tired and it's all uphill. Now it's just me and a few more kilometers. By few I mean almost 8. Let's go. We got this. Time to take the last gel. I don't really feel like eating it, but if anything I've learned from marathon training or running a marathon is you stick to your hydration or a nutrition plan. If not, you'll bonk really hard and not be able to finish strong, I mean. So here we go. I really don't like uphills. They make you stronger. And that's what I tell myself. Just about to 27 kilometers and feeling pretty okay. Just legs are starting to get a bit tired. I'm almost out of water, which kind of sucks, but almost done. I can survive. Hope. Kind of hard stopping at stoplights because I'm so close and just I kind of start seizing up after stopping after this long in the run. I mean, here we go. Sometimes people are like, what do you think about when you're out for like over 2 hours? It's been 2 hours and 26 minutes so far. Sometimes I just don't think at all. Or, I don't know, something I want to work through. I find this time just like to be alone and just think. Or again, not think. But I find it really mentally really helps with just stress in life. And I really highly recommend running to anyone. So. Officially hit 31 kilometers and all I can really think about is how much I want my smoothie and I can't wait to eat and out of water, so I'm ready to be home. A few more minutes and then I can eat, drink and put my feet up. Can't wait. I'm gonna do a few strides just to kind of get the legs moving after running this long at like pretty much the same pace. It'll look good to get like, just shaking out, kind of helps add some speed into an easy run. Though I'm so glad there was no workout in this long run. It would have been really tough. So I'll just do a short stride, 10 seconds max, and it'll be good. I'll probably do maybe 3 strides. I'm not feeling super energetic, so I'm gonna do that when I turn around. And there we have it, 32 kilometers. We did it. Actually feel pretty good. I'm just a little tired, but actually no, overall not bad. Only 10 more kilometers and I'd have a marathon, but not today. So I'm just gonna walk a little bit, get my breathing and kind of heart rate down, and just get my legs kind of just flush out the lactic acid build up, and just, I'm so hungry and thirsty. Can't wait for my smoothie. So excited. I'm very sweaty. Okay, see you at the apartment. 32 kilometers. I am very thirsty. Might have drank a little too fast. Oh. Get my shoes off and do some cool down stretches or post-run stretches, and then I'm gonna eat.
The smoothie is just the best post long run thing or just after a hard workout. What's in this smoothie is a cup of almond milk, a cup of mango, frozen banana, teaspoon of glutamine, and a scoop of protein powder of Rivelis. Chocolate, I believe, is the flavor. And it's just really good to have. I find it really hard to have solid food immediately after a long run or a hard run, but it's important to eat and replenish your glycogen stores that you drained, especially on a 32-kilometer run. So I find this is the best thing. And then once I've showered and maybe had an ice bath for a little bit, then I'll eat some solid food. I think today I'm gonna have a couple eggs and a piece of toast. Now I'm drinking some more Noon. I'm currently having the Sport tropical flavor. I really love Noon, and it's really important to replenish electrolytes after a long run, especially on a hot day like it was today. So I am just chugging this water. I'm already feeling way better after drinking this. I've had my smoothie now, and there's a few ways of replenishing your glycogen store after a long run. And again, before I even say this, a long run would be considered maybe over an hour. So anything under an hour, you really don't need to replenish your glycogen stores as much, or even maybe just a little. But if you do a run that's over an hour or so, you really need to replenish your carbs. So they say, some people say you can kind of space it out after a while and whatever works best for your body. So for me, I had this smoothie, and that just kind of settles me and keeps me tides over until I cleaned up and stuff. Now I'm gonna have some more protein and carbs. So mostly I need to focus now on getting my carbs replenished. So one way I've been kind of working for me is having from 50 to 70 grams of carbs every 2 hours until I've hit 500 to 700 in total. Now I'm gonna put my compression socks on and leave them on for about an hour or so, and that will help speed up the recovery process as well. Since Garmin has been down for seems like forever, I'm gonna manually upload my long run so I can kind of see my pace, calories, and just kind of how I did my run. Okay, here I have 2 eggs and a piece of toast and some lactose-free Greek yogurt, which I really do love. My stomach's kind of settled now, and now I can eat some solid food. One nice thing about getting my long run done in the morning is that I was able to live stream church and then also have a nap this afternoon, which is gonna be amazing. The long run is important even for non-marathon runners. By doing more long runs, your body becomes more proficient at burning fat and your glycogen stores of your muscles and your liver. There's a few other physiological benefits of doing long runs. One benefit is that it increases your muscle capillaries and mitochondria. By increasing the size and number, these then facilitate aerobic energy and allows more oxygen to be delivered to your muscles. Another benefit is that your VO2 increases. Your VO2 is your max oxygen that an individual can use during exercise. The higher your VO2 max is, the more power you will be able to use. Long runs also strengthens muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Even if you're not training for a marathon, long runs will help you become a stronger runner. However, don't increase your long run length by too much. A general guideline is to do around 20 to 25% of your weekly kilometers on your long run. Then you can gradually progress. Long runs are also really important at teaching your body to be more efficient in how it uses energy or just in general. I highly recommend including a long run in your weekly running schedule. Also, let me know if you like this video by hitting that thumbs up button, and if you want any more vlog style videos or just any running topic in general, tell me in the comment section below. Happy running, and I'll see you next time.